for it because, as I said, Saturday, the real temperature is 16. That's the high. And wind is 20 to 30 knots. Going to be chilly.
Okay, Dick.
We ready? Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm ready.
Then let's do it, pal.
Let me. I gotta turn these things on. Let's see. Is this the right?
Hi there. Thanks for listening to
That's
TWiT.
the right sound. Those are my sounds. Yes. Ka-ching. Okay. I gotta calm down. Oh, I have a snappy answer. So when we get to the snappy answer part, I found one, and we can do a snappy answer that I found.
Oh, okay. You have a question. You mean, right?
Yeah. I have a question.
Oh, okay, great.
And,
you have a dumb question.
A dumb question. It was somebody tweeted an actual snappy answer, and they probably didn't realize that what they were tweeting was there was a question and an answer. I said, that is a stupid question with a snappy answer. Let's take that to the Fizz.
Perfect.
So
we have a TWiT bit too.
There's one answer already included. Oh, let me get those that email up. Oh, it's not even my email account.
Magoo said it snowed in the Sahara Desert a few weeks ago. What?
Weird stuff going on.
Logan, I would ice skate 1 week, roller skate the next week. I hope you change skates. My sister would drag me to the rinks.
Okay, Dick is...
I never got good at either skating.
Stumbled across...
Toadslaw said bowling and skating were the only civilian activities good Christian kids did when they lived in New Jersey. Snowed in Las Vegas.
So close, Dick. I'm just opening up these YouTube videos so I have them ready.
Okay, you are way off mic, I think.
Yeah, I did. There's two of them,
okay.
And they're both like 6 minutes long. What are we going to do with those?
Wait, say again?
There's two videos.
I think it's the same. The link is the same link to both, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. It is the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we playing the whole thing?
Yeah, it's just 6 minutes, right?
Yeah. All right. They're ready. Okay. So, let me think for a minute. This is another month. Oh my gosh. This is another episode of the Giz Fiz. Oh my gosh. All right. Turn this up. So I don't want to miss out on any of my fun sound effects and all that stuff. Okay. Hi. This is February 1st, Saturday. No, it's not a Saturday. We're doing this on Wednesday now. This is Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. And we are recording the Giz Fiz, episode 510. Okay, everything's ready, and it begins in 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to...
Please do not be alarmed. We are about to engage the nozzle.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Matt's Mattis Writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to the all-new, unimproved Giz Fiz. With the new, totally unimproved sound effect. Is that done live? Is that sound effect done live?
I got my faders out of order. I had 3 faders open.
Wow.
Not the first one here was the wrong one. So now.
Well, I said totally unimproved.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
we want
could
to be
be
consistent.
All right. So on the show, photos from George Davis that you caption. We're going to do logo. I was trolling the web and I found a TWiT bit of Leo and I from years ago. Okay. About a 8mm movie I made. And Jamma B has a stupid question that you will make up snotty answers for. Well, I think we call them snappy answers. And okay, so we'll begin with George's photos that you caption. And here is photo number 1. All right. Photo number 1 is, I'm going to look at, oh, okay. I wasn't sure what they were. They are pork chops. 9 pork chops on a barbecue grill. Looking mighty good. 9 pork chops on a grill. Oh, yes, I did not ask. I'll ask at the end of this. So, because the crickets are getting really annoyed. Chirping chicken. We cold grill our meat. Dinner time. My reception is choppy. Oh, that might be a comment. A comment. Smoking the meats. Smoking them meats. Pork chops, no applesauce. Meat. I don't think the pigs volunteered for this. Chops on the Barbie. Put a fork in the pork. Miss Piggy protested. Sly one's hungry. Do you eat them with chopsticks? Why did all the vegans leave the picnic? Says Mandy. 3 little piggies sentenced to death. Empty pockets. Kermit the Frog gave a good eulogy. Chop to it. You can't make 9 of them for 4 people. So there must be 9 guests. Near DC, most bowling alleys have pool tables 50 years ago. Pig tested, barbecue approved, and we'll end with whatever is next. And it is.
So I'm the meat chef. Yeah, someone asked me, do I smoke meat? Smoking meat. Smoking these meats. Smoking meats earlier in the day.
Okay, we can end with that. All right, so George said, for 9 pork chops, my caption is, we're having a block party this Saturday because we want to get to know our neighbors. They all like pork.
Baby Ray's.
Okay.
Sweet Baby Ray's is very good. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. We have just applied the Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Okay. Photo number 2 is this one. Okay. Photo 2 is a paddleboard. A man with his police dog on a paddleboard. Nice calm water, not the Hudson River with tug wakes and ferry wakes and Circle Line tourist boats. Okay. Man paddle boat with a big German Shepherd lying on the paddleboard. Every dog has a day. Dick and Charlie, the movie. Dog paddle. Oh, that's funny. Dog paddle. Very good. Thank goodness that's not Orlando. Now it's the dog's turn to row. Taking turns paddling. Sam, the car guy, likes to paddle out with his dog. Let's paddle to Hawaii. Hey, Bubba, hold down the bow. There's no trees or fire hydrants out here. Help. I didn't know canoes had hood ornaments. Canine canoe. Searching for Nemo. Water's a bit rough today. RUFF. I get to be in the water without getting wet. New York City River Canine prototype. Canine Patrol prototype. Do you think you should have taken lessons other than on YouTube? Portaling, P-A-W, portaling. Sea dog, follow that squirrel. Checking the river for dead bodies. Canoe or kayak? Canoe. Rin Tin Tin on vacation in Hawaii. A howling good time. And we'll end with too rich to dog paddle. All right, let's see. George says, For the dog at the head of a boat, my caption is the dog who is talking and saying, I'll point my head in the direction where the fish are because you're going fishing, right? Okay. Photo 3. Photo 3 is looks like a Notions store where they're selling 1,000,000 kinds of buttons. Yeah, okay. There are bins of boxes of buttons. The Boxo Button Store. All right. Boxes, buttons, and sample of what buttons are in the box or on the box. Button, who's got the button? A second, Becky says the same thing. Button, who's got the button? Toad Sloth, same thing, got a button. I lost my shirt. Do you have one that matches? Button, I got a button. They are mostly coat buttons, says Logan 5. Where are the gumdrop buttons? Pocosmon, Craft Chest. Go push our buttons. Button, who's got the button? Red Buttons and Friends. I lost my shirt button. Do you have one that matches? Button Your Lip collection. Any wooden nickels? It's going to take forever to find a button for my shirt. Hopefully none of them are the nuclear button. You can never find the missing button you need, and this proves it. Cute as a button. Buttons, a kid's treasure chest coins. But where are the zippers? The editor says, do you have something to fix my zipper? But I asked for the Velcro aisle, L7. No zippers allowed, says Dan. I got I have low stock because Paul Bunyan came in for his coat buttons. Cartoon Steve, Doc, I keep seeing spots before my eyes. Lots of buttons, pick one. And we'll end with Logan 5. Get the largest button and whittle it down. Okay. And George says, for the bunches of buttons, my caption is, I have 300,000 buttons. I can get 200,000 more, and they're all in different colors and sizes. Okay, photo 4. Oh, that's a pug, right? An extreme close-up of a cute pug, and his mouth is open. It's a cutie. Okay, smiling pug. All right. And water, need water. Pug mug, pug in a pug in a pub. Just pugging around. No, it's a large bat. I drank too much. I tore a pretty tat. Pugsy Malone, I need water. Maybe a Sharpay. What you doing? Hey, buddy, can you spare a bone? The dog on a canoe fell in and shrunk. I'm going in for my lift next week. This face will get anything it wants. Seasick pug was replaced by the police dog on the paddle boat. And we'll end with whatever comes up next. Need Botox for the forehead, says Tech Dino. And J-Mez will throw in, this still is my favorite hangout. Let's see. George said, for the close-up of a dog face, my caption is, some people say I'm ugly, but I think I'm cute. What do you think? Well, we think you're cute, pal. Okay. Photo 5. Photo 5. Is it all veggies?
Well, I see a doll sitting at a desk down at the bottom, and then that upper right, that looks like a lot of people.
Yeah. All right. So
there's people in the middle on the third row, too. Very strange.
Oh, it is. Chat room, you got to see this picture. If you're only listening, Some pictures are of food. Other pictures are of crowds, except for a ghost at a desk. Okay. So lots of luck. Okay. Food, crowd, cheese casserole, pasta, another kind of mushroom dish, crowd, another casserole,
And a quiche.
another delicious something, and a mannequin at a desk. Let's see what the chat room's doing with this. Cornucopia, veggies and crowds, casserole of photos, GizFiz potluck. I am not a robot. Oh, a capture. More courses than I've had in years. I am not a robot. Maybe you should put descriptions on the menu, not just pictures. Hope I ordered enough food for this crowd. Photos from the weekend potluck. Cannibal casserole. Food people montage. Catch lunch with city folks. I am not a robot. Stooge says it's page 396 of the Sears catalog of 1963. Crowdsource recipes for Betty Crocker. Crowdsourcing my dinner. Charlie's puggy friend. The second crowd is marching in step. As soon as I cook dinner, a crowd shows up. Poor Google image search. Another failed capture test. The line is bigger at Penella's. A picture of potpourri. And we'll end with Giz 1. Get that food over here. Lots of us are waiting. George, let's see how George described this. Well, this is weird. George says, photo 5, a lot of raw vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, I think, okay, I see. I think George maybe thought he was isolating
the top
picture
picture.
at the top picture. Okay. Okay, photo number 6, our last photo of the day is, oh my God. All right, so it's cake, drizzled in chocolate, strawberries on top, with a chocolate wafer between each strawberry. Okay, basically it's suicide by dessert. Okay, Dino just says dessert. Simple as that. Sweet tooth, anyone? Health food? Ha. Valentine's Day dessert order. Oh, that's good. I'm hungry now. Must eat now. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Strawberry massue. This tastes very good. There's nothing short about this cake. Looks like angel food model cake. Strawberry heaven forever. Life's too short. Eat dessert first. Skip dinner. I'll just have this. Your plating skills need work. Can I get it to go? Only 5,000 calories. All that food. Don't know if I have room for dessert. Last meal on the Titanic. And we'll end with, hang on, Morga says, blood sugar just spiked looking at it. I can agree with that. And George, George's descriptions are a touch off. Photo 6, pie. Okay, for the...
Just pie.
That's pie. Okay, George says, for the pie, my caption is, I'm going to tinker a bit. You won't be sorry. You'll end up with some kind of chocolate fruit pie. Okay. Have I told my dessert story with William M. Gaines? Does sound familiar, Jamie B?
No.
Okay.
Oh, is it lots of different desserts came to the table? No, that was food for the table.
No, that was it. Okay, I'll shorten it in case you didn't hear it. First time I had dinner with Bill Gaines, very fancy restaurant. We have menus, and Bill looks over and he says to me, Are you looking at the dessert menu? I said, yes. And he goes, we haven't ordered anything. I said, desserts are my favorite thing. If there's a dessert I want, I don't order an appetizer. He goes, just go back to the front of the menu and we'll order stuff. So we ordered stuff. And then at the end, the waiter came over and said, would you like to see the dessert menu? And Bill said, no, just bring all the desserts. And I said, Billy, there are like a dozen things on the menu. And he said, so you'll take desserts home. And the guy brought all the desserts. And that's when I thought, I like having dinner with Bill. This man knows his menus. Okay, fun food. Oh, okay. George did something different. All the facts are about food eating competitions. All right. And so George has listed 6 foods, and we're going to go through them one at a time. And you have to guess how much was eaten. And I'll tell you whether we're talking about pounds, dishes, cups, whatever. Okay. The first one is, how many burritos were eaten in an 8-minute contest? How many burritos were eaten in 8 minutes? So just looking for a number here. 100. Aren't burritos big, right?
Well, there are small burritos and big burritos.
Okay.
There are super burritos and macho burritos
15,
and super macho
24.
burritos. I get these little tiny bean and cheese burritos. They're about 4 inches long. Microwave up in a minute, and they're wonderful.
How many burritos? All right, I'm going to do 12.5. 18 burritos is me. How about you, Jamie B?
50.
50. Okay.
Well, if they're the little tiny ones.
Oh, well, you see, I guess these were big. Only 15 burritos were eaten in 8 minutes. So they must be big ones.
Bigger than the little ones I eat.
Okay. Oh, this one's probably a little bit easier. How many glazed donuts were eaten? Everything is 8 minutes. How many glazed donuts were eaten in a donut eating competition? The winner ate how many donuts? In a donut eating competition, the winner ate blank donuts. 8 minutes is a lot. Boy, I think it's going to be a lot. Travis says 55. No, 180. No, a lot of. I think there's a lot of decent answers. No, it says donuts, not donut holes. I think 50 sounds good.
That's what I was going with.
What's your
too.
guess?
I was thinking 50 myself.
52. Okay. In an 8-minute donut eating competition, 55 donuts were eaten. So we're pretty close. Wow, Eric Duckman. Oh, wait a minute. Eric, what are you putting every number there? All right. Well, Eric was at 55 and then he changed it to 38, but 55 is good. Okay.
Do not move while the nozzle is engaging.
Oh my
Calibration
God.
Of the nozzle.
Chili con carne, and we're talking gallons. How could this be? How many gallons glazed donut?
In 8 minutes.
How many gallons of chili con carne was eaten in 8 minutes?
By one person?
Yeah.
Yikes. I don't know.
5 gallons.
I'm going to, no, wow. That's a lot of chili.
I'm going to go with a gallon. 2.5, 3.5, 2, half a gallon. Mandy the Clown, 2 gallons. I'm just going with a gallon's a lot.
It sure seems like it. I'll go with 2, just to say 2.
2, okay. All right, in the chili con carne 8-minute eating competition, the winner ate 2 4.49 gallons
Almost
of
2.5.
chili con carne.
Oh.
And then how many days did he spend in the bathroom? Oh, that's not a question. Okay. Oh
Please
my
wait
God.
while
Who
we
would
calibrate the nozzle.
do this? How many George, I'm confused with this. How many gallons of mayo did someone eat in 8 minutes? How many gallons of mayo did somebody eat in 8 minutes?
That reminds me of a Jay Leno joke about Bill
Yeah.
Clinton. And the joke went something like, Bill Clinton celebrated Cinco de Mayo by eating 5 jars of mayonnaise. But I don't think 5 is the right
Okay.
answer. I'm going with 2.
You're going with 2 gallons? God, that's okay.
Does not
Does
sound
living
healthy.
through it?
Does not sound healthy.
No. Becky, you are damn close. Becky has 4.2 gallons. And the answer is 4 gallons and 32 ounces, which is 4 gallons and a half. Becky, you almost hit it on the button. Oh, the last one. How many pounds of spam? How many pounds of spam did the winner eat in 8 minutes? And it's very funny because George had left the last question off and he sent it by itself, and the subject line was spam. And I thought, somebody's using George's email to send out spam.
And they're announcing it right up front.
Okay. How much spam? How many pounds of spam? Oh, God.
Please do not look away from
Boy,
the
somebody
nozzle.
someone is very close to the right answer, and I cannot believe it. I would go with, oh God, 4 pounds of spam.
Okay, I'll say 3. I mean, there are people who like spam. Spam is tasty. 8 minutes is a long time, but I'm not eating that much spam.
Yeah, okay. The person closest, okay, it went off my screen now. The winner of the spam eating contest ate 13 pounds and 12 ounces of spam. Someone up there put 13 pounds. Oh, George, thank you so much. And the way George always puts a closing message on here. Thanks, everybody, for your answers week after week. We have the best chat room for sure. Be good until next time. This is George. Hey, George, thank you. This is just super. Just
Keep your
super.
mouth away from the nozzle.
Okay, since I forgot to ask up front, and Jammer B is being bombarded with requests, who wants to be chat room celebrity of the week? Okay. Yeah, because the crickets mainly were the ones complaining. We didn't get on camera. We didn't get on camera. Because says, George, good motivation to stick to a diet. Okay, we'll do a little logo and then we'll watch the TWiT bit. I think what the logo of which hotel chain features a BW monogram? The logo of what hotel chain features a BW monogram? All right. Well, that's sort of easy because I don't know of any other hotel that. Mandy the Clown said, better wait for your room is what the BW stands for. The Bad Whiskey, the British Watson. What hotel is named after a town in Italy and is famous for its dancing fountains in Vegas?
Aha.
Hotel named after a town in Italy, famous for its fountains. Let's see if anybody got
Please
this
do not
down.
look away from the nozzle.
Yes, it is. Chat room, Jammer B, you know, right?
Oh yeah, Bellagio, sure.
Well, okay, and chat room, a lot of correct spellings. Well, I have never heard this slogan in my life. Nice place is the slogan of which economy hotel chain?
It doesn't sound familiar to me either.
Nice place, nice place.
I've heard
There's
pizza,
such a
pizza.
It's such an economy hotel chain. They only say this in the lobby, which is why no one ever heard it. Nice place is the slogan of which economy hotel? No one has it. And now I'm looking at the answer now. I know the hotel chain. Motel 8, Roach Motel, Holiday Inn, Bates. No. Okay. According to this card, Toad Sloth. According to this card, Toad Sloth is the only person right. According to the card, Red Roof Inn uses nice place, but I never heard it. In which movie did Julia Roberts' character lounge in a Beverly Wilshire hotel bathtub? In which movie? Oh, this they know. Burke is not in the chat room, right? Burke at home.
Hey, Burke's out, I think, probably at his desk. He's
Okay.
He hasn't left.
Burke is in with the right answer, along with several others. It is indeed Pretty Woman. Okay, we'll do one of the new game I bought. What was the heck the name of this thing here? Things they don't teach you in school. Things they don't teach you in school. What? I'll ask this chat room, but I mean, how could they possibly? This is what the question is. How much is a gram of cocaine bought on the street? Doesn't that change like every minute? How much does a gram of cocaine cost? Isn't it? I have no idea.
Yeah, I agree with you that it's probably a varying thing.
Yeah, a gram.
And it certainly isn't the same as it was 40 years ago.
No.
When I was buying cocaine, I mean.
Only a gram? I'm not even sure how much a gram is.
28 of them in an ounce.
Oh, that's a little bit.
A nickel weighs 5 grams.
When they say a nickel bag, they mean $5, right?
Yeah.
I'm going with $5.
What?
No? No.
Well, maybe where you live,
Oh, this is Manhattan. $10. I haven't the biggest idea. It'd be fun to see what's on.
40 years ago it was $100.
Okay. $100. Okay. Loke is at $100. Jay says $30 if they cut it with Palcom. All right, let's see. According to the card, well, you guys are close. The answer is about $90. About $90. Oh, this is very good. I don't have a car, but I'm going to come up with an answer for this. What portion of all car accidents happen at an intersection? What percentage of all car accidents occur at intersections? I'm going really high. I'm going 85. Jammer B?
I'll go 70.
70, okay. 78, 80. L7 says 100%. Caesar 50. Beck 69.42. Well, all right. Wow, they're way lower than I thought all of them. Anyway, okay. All right. What percentage of all car accidents occur at intersections? Oh, it's very low.
Oh.
Jim, you're very close. A third of all auto accidents happen at intersections.
Interesting. I expect there's a lot of accidents from lane changing on the freeway also.
Yeah, that's true too.
The nozzle is now calibrating.
Is it possible to balance? I assume the word yourself belongs in here. Is it possible to balance upside down on just one finger? Is it possible to balance? I'm going to throw the word yourself in here. Is it possible to balance yourself upside down on one finger? Doug said, with a wall? Sure. Plausible. This is very down the middle. A lot of yeses until it breaks. Only if you have very strong fingers, says Martron. Pack says, I'll say yes. L7 said, if you're Bruce Lee. I'm going to say probably there's somebody somewhere who can do this.
I'm saying no.
Okay. All right, let me see. Is it possible to balance upside down on one finger? Oh, no. No. Mandy said, I'm looking for the man who can do that. Oh, okay. I think I know the answer to this. Why are skeletons you see at a museum completely white when our bones are actually beige and light brown? Why are skeletons you see at a museum completely white when our bones are beige and light brown? Yeah, I am in with everybody. What's your answer, Jammer B?
I think they expose them to the light. You know, their bones aren't normally exposed to light. So, yeah. So it's when they expose them to the light, they turn white.
Oh, okay. No, I think they bleach the bones. Just, I don't know. So in case there's anything weird in them, it's not weird anymore. Cartoon Steve says, because it's spookier that way. They paint them so they're easy to see. Okay.
And the answer is
Why are skeletons white when you see them when our bones are beige and light brown? They have been boiled and washed.
in the light. In
Boiled
light.
and
Yeah.
washed.
So they did that in the light, and it's the light that caused them to turn white.
Oh, I'll give you that. The word bleach is not here. Okay. So I found I didn't even know about TWiT bits. And I was looking something about old 8mm movies, and a TWiT bit came up with Leo. And if you were here earlier, it turns out that February marks 17 years that Leo and I have been doing stuff on TWiT.
Wow.
So here's a TWiT bit.
This is TWiT.
In July and August, there are a ton of shows for the press about things to give for Christmas. And at one of the shows, this person suggested a gift certificate from Target to Yes Video, where you could take old media and digitize it. So I look on there and it says 8mm, and I called them up and I said, I have some 8mm stuff. You can transfer it. And they said,
Whoa.
absolutely.
That's
But
you in
Leo,
the
then
boat? You look fabulous.
But then I called back and I said to the guy, I'm talking the old Kodak plastic reel 8mm film. I'm not talking because there was 8mm video. And he said, no, we will transfer 8mm movies from the Kodachrome days. And then I explained I had a special one that was narrated by Gene Rayburn.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. And that Arlene Francis is in it and Van Johnson. And the guy said, hang on, we'll do this for free. We want to see this movie.
Oh, that's so
anyway,
cool.
So I may play part of it on Giz Fiz. I can't hear because all the music is copyrighted music.
Well, let's play it silently.
Well, Leo, they sent a little demo reel of just spliced together different scenes from my movie. So we can just run that. There are two of them, just runs a minute. There's Pat O'Brien is in part of the movie.
Look at this.
So the object is, it's a takeoff on 42nd Street called 242nd Street. And it's all different pieces. She comes to the city.
Did you write this?
I wrote it, produced it. She lives in
That's
Central.
neat. So I
got all these people together. This is the Seagram building.
There's
There's
Arlene Francis.
Wow. These are all Goodson Todman people. This is a party that takes
place.
Is
that you?
That's me. That is me.
Oh, my God. Go back.
This is 45
Look at
years ago.
The odd little man from Mad.
The mustache.
Do I look that ugly?
No, you're adorable. And, I totally recognized you right away, although you look completely different. But I just thought, I think that's Dick.
It is.
Wow.
So this is a 45...
So who shot this? Who directed it?
Okay, anybody who wasn't in the scene shot the video, shot the film. This is a theater. There's
Bob Heil probably know the guy who played the organ there.
You know what? He was, and just freeze to that frame if you can for a second. We shot that backstage at Mad Magazine. There's Betty White in the front.
Oh, yeah, Betty White.
Henry
Wow,
Morgan,
Betty White with
Henry
dark
Morgan.
hair. No, that must have been 100 years ago.
Exactly.
Wow. Who else?
Gene Rayburn is all the way on the left. Right next to Gene Rayburn is Peggy Cass. Robert Q. Lewis is standing behind.
I saw the glasses and I thought it was Robert Q. Lewis. He had those distinctive glasses, yeah. And who's that in the back?
That is Amy Lane, who plays Ruby Feeler in my movie, and she works for Goodson.
The guy is Henry Morgan.
Ruby Feeler, and she worked for The Price is Right, so she got great props for us. All the furs that the women.
Now, you were mentioning the organist. Do you know who that is, the organist?
The organist, I've forgotten his name. He's deceased now. He was the movie reviewer for Time Magazine. He found out...
Not Richard Schickel.
No. He called me up and he said, so you're making this movie about... Oh, and Leo, that's you Downs there. This is me again.
What, with the goatee? No,
that's
on the
Howard
left.
Keel.
That's Howard Keel.
There, that's
You're putting
Howard
on his
Keel.
jacket. Oh,
I'm
my
putting
God.
on his jacket.
Oh, my God.
It's a joke saying that all we had was Mickey Rooney's jacket, so we tried it on Howard Keel. And this is some more of this is Ruby Feeler at her house, back to Central Park where she lives. And let's see, there's one more. That's Jane Withers.
Jane Withers. All right, there. Whoa, I know who that is.
Dan Johnson.
Yeah. Wow. Movie star.
Movie stars, and I think this might be sort of the end of it. Dickie D
Now,
again.
was this ever shown anywhere besides here?
Yes, Leo. We actually, there's Robert Q. Lewis.
Robert Q.
again.
Lewis, yeah.
Right. We actually rented Delmonico's Hotel, and we had a black formal opening of the movie.
Wow.
And all of the people in it came. All the stars. Mark Goodson came. It was really an epic, and so I called the company personally. I said, I'm going to send you these movies, and you'll take great care of them. And the guy said, for a project like this, don't worry. It's a learning experience for us. We will actually add your soundtrack back to the digital version.
Oh, wow.
Normally, for people, we just put music behind it, but they said this is such an oddity, we will take good care
because
of it.
pulling the audio off of those things is hard, probably.
Yeah, well, they synced it up very well, better than I had done, and because Gene Rayburn narrates it. And anyway, so it's called Yes Video, and they can do pretty much any format. I sent in 8mm in a can. If you had one of the big cans, which is a 7-inch reel, that's $60. To do one of those little 50-foot reels is $15.
Well, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Look, were you African American as a child? Because that's
just a little bit. It was too much sun. That's why I don't go out in the sun now.
You're a nice Italian boy. You got an olive skin there. Wow.
Yeah, I do.
Wow,
I do.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
I can't. How old were you? That's 22, 20.
I was probably 20.
Wow.
Yeah, probably 20. Okay, that was great fun. And look, I was cleaning a closet. Anybody recognize? John, do you ever see one of these, John?
Oh, I have some.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and I sent them to Scan Cafe.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
They printed them, they digitized it for me, and it was, a waste of money. It was, my dad had borrowed a film camera. We didn't have one. He borrowed it to go to the Rose Parade. And it was after the Rose Parade, they parked the float somewhere, and you can go look at the floats. So it's just it was just walking around looking at floats. But a lot of the time, I think the camera was filming, and he didn't know it. So it's like pointing at the ground or
Yeah.
He borrowed the camera. He had the film. We never had a film projector, so I had never seen it before. But yeah, Scan Cafe did that for me.
Wow. Yeah, no, not Super 8. This is just 8. Regular old 8mm.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, now we can do your stupid question. If you are playing along for the first time, actually, I don't know what I do with Al's book, but in MAD, there's a section called Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions, and someone does something, you're repairing your car, and they say, are you repairing your car? So Jamma B has the stupid question and one answer, and you will provide more.
Yeah, will let the chat room come up with more snappy answers. This is a question that I've heard many times, and the tweet is really brief, so let me set it up. Let's say you're at a grocery store and your cart is overflowing. You're holding a big bundle of paper towels. So you've got a lot of groceries, and the oh man, it came out too. Okay, now I got it right size. The checkout lady. So just Bill Adler. This is his tweet, and this is what it says.
Oh, okay.
So the cashier says, you go ahead.
Okay, so your shopping cart is filled to the brim, and as you pull up to the register, the cashier says, did you find everything? And one snappy answer could be, did you hide something?
I thought that was very funny.
Or your snappy answer is, did you find everything? And you say, everything and then some, says Doug.
Where'd everybody
Oh,
go?
this is, yeah, I know. I'll have to remember that one next time I go shopping. Yeah, why? Did you lose something? No, it's just what I was looking for. Almost. Yes, even the body hid in the back. Are you for sale as well? Why, no. Let's go look for it together. No, but I'm working on it. No, I couldn't afford everything. No, but this is a stick up. No, my husband did not appear. Why? Did I leave something out? I thought the Brooklyn Bridge was on sale this week. No, I couldn't reach the top shelf. All except a pot of gold. Yes, but I can't afford any of it. I think I can find something else if I tried. No, I couldn't find your attitude. That's funny. Yes, everything bagels. Where do you keep Mr. Everything? Yeah, except the wafer thin mint. The everything aisle was empty. No, the eggs are too expensive. Everything in the universe? No. Can you help me find Mad Magazine? Someone else found everything else before me. These are good. These are great. And we'll do one more. And our final snappy answer is no. I only found what I was looking for.
I would say everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me. You want to get Alex?
Sidetrack here just for a moment. Have you seen?
Yes. Go ahead.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Did you see that?
I have not yet. Am I gonna love it?
I don't know. My sister and her partner made me turn it off about 30 minutes through. I love it. It's crazy. It is a weird, crazy movie. I'm into weird and crazy. My sister wasn't so much into weird and crazy, but apparently the Academy is the Academy of Arts and Sciences, or whoever those people are. They gave it a bunch of nominations. I'm
looking at the chat room. It's really good. I mean, I'm certainly going to give it a whirl. I did. I loved the Steven Spielberg movie. Chat room. The Steven Spielberg movie was very much like what I did as a kid. Made 8mm movies, and he had a Craig editor. He had the big Craig editor. I had the little Craig editor. Chat room there. Thank you, Burke. The Fableman. It's all about his crazed love of movies. And I mean, we both started out with crappy cameras. He moved on to a Bolex and then sound and things that I could only dream about.
Good job, Burke.
But say again.
I'm excited and proud of Burke knew that. Oh, Doug M also.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So that movie I liked a lot. Let me call Dennis.
The is still calibrating.
We'll get Alex on the horn. Super 8, yeah, Super 8, and then they had Super 8 sound, which Alex, let me get Dennis, and Dennis will come down with Charlie.
The nozzle is still calibrating.
All right. Okay. Match game for all. Okay, here's our first question. Here's an important tip from a native New Yorker to a tourist. If you're eating at an outdoor restaurant in New York, eat your food fast before the food gets blank. Important tip for tourists in New York City. If you're eating at an outdoor restaurant, eat your food fast before your food gets blank. Stolen by rats. Crapped on by birds. Picked over by pigeons. Oh my God. Taken by vermin. stolen by a pizza rat, gets mugged, banned by the health department, covered with flies. All right, Dennis, you can just answer out loud, okay? Tip to visitors to New York City: if you're eating in an outdoor restaurant, eat fast before your food gets blank. Cold. Oh, cold. Okay. My answer: before your food gets dirty. Jammer B, eat the food fast in New York City outdoor restaurant before your food gets stolen by pizza rat. It's amazing how that video of the pizza rat has made the rounds of the country. Did we have Alex yet?
We had Alex momentarily, but
okay.
Let's see if he comes back.
How about Burke? Is Burke playing?
Burke, he's not in the room, so I don't know what's going on with Burke. Are
you
with us, Alex?
Little Dick in the back.
Oh, that's very funny. Yeah, yes. There's Alex. This is Alex sneaking in the back door. He's probably late for work, and he's going to pretend he was there all the time.
Actually, I bet he's going up to the roof or something. He's going upstairs. He's
going to the locker room. Oh, he's stealing stuff in the lockers.
And we're losing his
his camera froze.
Oh, there's a fancy staircase.
Wow.
Engineering.
Wow.
Oh, no, he's just going back into his office. He's going home. There's his desk.
Look he has a TWiT jacket, a TWiT hoodie. Tracking Alex. That's a great sign. Alex, can you hear us yet? Oh, I almost hear you. Alex?
I think he said it's 45 and freezing. Oh, okay. He disconnected again.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. We'll start on question 2. Beverly Hills is so ritzy.
How ritzy is it?
It's so ritzy. The firemen come to fires in blank. Beverly Hills is so ritzy. The firemen come to a fire in blank. I got 2 great answers. I'm putting both of them down. Charlie, not yet. Okay, I'm gonna look up. They come in tuxedos, in Rolls Royces, in a limo. Black tie, that was one of my answers. A lowrider fire truck. Gilded Speedos, Ferraris, private jets, golden chariots with diamond encrusted fire helmets, Bentleys, limos with caviar in a Beverly Hillbillies truck, Hummer limos, full black tie, Rolls Royce fire trucks, mink coats with a dancing Peter Boyle. Okay, Jammer B, we'll start with you. Beverly Hills is so ritzy, the firemen come to a fire in Brooks Brothers suits. We'll match that with black tie. Okay, we're still waiting for Alex. I got some matches.
Alex is with us.
Oh, okay. Alex, Beverly Hills so ritzy, the firemen come to tuxedos. And I also said in tuxes. My other answer would have been a chauffeur-driven fire truck. Dennis, you said? Charlie, not yet. We need like 3 questions and then you. Sequin Speedos. You got school match Speedos.
The nozzle is still calibrating.
Okay, Ben and Bernice signed up with NASA to fly to outer space. They want to be the first couple to blank on the moon. Ben and Bernice signed up with NASA to go to the moon. They want to be the first people, the first couple to blank on the moon. All right, I'm going to write an answer that's not going to get any matches, but it will be a rhyming answer. Okay, they want to be the first couple to make whoopee. Thank you, Tech Dino, for using the proper words. Divorce, barbecue, get divorced. Do it, kiss. Stargaze, argue. Search for buried treasure. Swoon on the moon. Moon each other. Moon each other on the moon. That's funny. Okay, Alex, we're going to start with you. Ben and Bernice signed up with NASA to go to the moon. They want to be the first people to blank on the moon. Stoop on. Okay, you got it. Matches. Jamma B, Bernice and Bernie want to be the first people to what on the moon? Mine, Luna, what?
Regolith.
Okay.
I mean, if you're going to the moon, what you want to do is mine the regolith. That's where the money is. We're going to have Daniel Suarez on, the science fiction author. He's going to be on This Week in Space on Friday, and then next week he's going to be on Triangulation, talking about his new book, Critical Mass.
Okay.
Which I'm currently reading, and they're trying to mine the regolith on the moon. That's what they're trying to do.
Okay. I said they want to be the first to spoon on the moon.
You need bigger devices to mine the regolith. Spoons, you're not going to get much regolith with a spoon.
Oh, okay, because I was worried about that. Charlie, not yet. Two more, and then you.
I'm not sure if I spelled that
And
right.
Dennis said they want to be the first couple to, croon on the moon.
The nozzle.
You know, I don't know how you spell croon. How do you spell croon, Jamma B? Is that right?
I would spell it that. I can't think of a better way to spell it.
Croon on the moon.
I mean, it's
no E.
No E?
Burke
That would
says
be
no.
crone.
That would be croon. Yeah.
It's not
croon.
It's
You
not
know,
one
sing.
O. It's not one O. So it's got to be. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think it's spelled right.
A crooner. You know.
Yeah.
A crooner. Okay.
The nozzle
Wow.
is still calibrating.
All right, let me do it. Oh, okay. Vito said, my neighborhood is so tough.
How tough is it?
It's so tough. You don't drive around in a car. You drive around in a blank. I got a good answer for that. Vito said, my neighborhood is so tough. You don't drive around in a car. You drive around in a blank. Now, we should get a lot of matches with this. Charlie, we're going to do this and one more and then you. Okay, just this, one more, and then you. Okay, tank, posse, hearse, armored personal vehicle, a nuclear missile, a Panzer, a Chuck Norris beard, a hearse, a low rider, a piece of grizzle. Is that from another question? A tank, a safe deposit box, a helicopter, stolen car, police swap truck, ambulance, a tank. Okay, we'll start with me. Vito said, my neighbor's so tough, you don't drive around in a car, you drive around in a tank. Jamma B, you said drive around in a armored hearse. You got matches. No, someone said hearse.
Yeah, but was it armored?
Okay, Alex, you said so tough you drive around in a tank. And Dennis, you said
I'm being silly.
Dennis being silly, which means Charlie, one more question and then you. In a Barbie limo.
Keep your mouth away from the nozzle.
All right, our final match game question of the day. Tony said to the psychiatrist, I know it's weird, but I like to stick balloons under my sweater and pretend I'm blank. Tony said to the psychiatrist, I know this sounds a little weird. No, I don't answer that question. Tony said to the psychiatrist, I know it's weird, like to put balloons under my sweater and pretend I'm blank. Okay. I have a possibility of a match. Charlie, after this question, it'll be your turn. Okay, Alex, we're going to start with you. Tony to the psychiatrist, balloons under my sweater and pretend I'm Dolly Parton. We'll cut to me. Dolly Parton. Dennis? And Dennis said, put balloons under my sweater and pretend I'm a superhero. No. Okay. And Jammer B, you said? Jammer B?
Have tumors.
A blimp. What is it? Oh my God. Toad sloth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we passed the magic hour, which means that Charlie the crazy.
The nozzle has
Oh my God, the end of the dog is
Thank
up beyond nuts. Come on, Charlie. Charlie, oh, he's happy now. Plus he's on. Oh boy, Charlie, look at you on camera, buddy. Charlie said, what am I up here? What am I doing? What's my part? What's my motivation? He's very calm. He was going crazy under the desk. He says, wait a minute. Where's the green room? Where are the doggy snacks? Charlie, you are something. You are something. He said, showbiz is not what I expected. All right, Charlie. All right, you happy now? Okay. Hang on. Wait, I'll get you down. Okay. All right, chat room. It's pretty chill. It's late. So Wags a lot. Yeah, the cats say hello to So Wags a lot. Thank you, Jim. All right, chat room. What is this, like show 4 of our new series here? Tomorrow is Giz Wiz with Chad, who's doing his 900,000 hour. But he'll be here for Giz Wiz, 4:30 Pacific and 7:30 here in the East. And then next Wednesday, we're back for another Giz Fiz. Giz Fiz is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Alex Gumpel, Jammer B, Scooter X, Beatmaster, Becky, Myra, D. Claire, Mandy the Clown, Dave, Demos, Dan Dooku, Sly One, ZX, Doug M, Ranger Rick, Pac NW, Jim Tez, Becky, Becky again, Stooge, and for Jim, Caesar, Mime Artist, Paco, they're going fast, and Logan 5, Lumpy, and Roberto Hellman, brought to you by Turtle Wax. Remember, it's not just for turtles anymore. Jammer B, thank you.
Has completed calibration. Thank you.
Have we landed?
Thank you,
you're going to do a...
Am I going to do it? Am I going to do... Oh my God. So, yes. I am.
What's the song?
This song... Oh, my God. Okay. So, this song... I'm going to say this song was written in the year I was born. I don't know if that's true. The song was published when I was 1 year old. So, let's say it was written when I was born. And I don't know when I first heard this song. It might be... before high school, junior high maybe, I don't know. But this song has stuck with me. And in particular, there's one line in this song that has been a guiding star for me throughout my life. It always comes to mind. Tom Lehrer, this is like a 5-minute thing. Most of the songs I've been playing have been like 2 minutes. But Tom Lehrer takes a couple of minutes to explain that this is an uplifting, positive song. So I figured I should take another couple of minutes just to spread it out, to make it longer. So we're going to listen to this song. And one of the interesting things in the song that presumably was written the year I was born is he refers to the global population at one point in the song. Remember, this is an uplifting, revivalist kind of, oh my gosh, this is such a happy song. I can't believe it. And he refers to the global population when the song was written. And I don't know if you noticed a couple months ago, we hit 8 billion. 8 billion.
A billion people watching GizFiz?
Everybody in the world is watching Giz Fiz. So 8 billion people today on the planet. He's going to refer to the global population when the song was written.
Okay.
So the line that has always stuck with me and has, come to my head when it's been needed, been, just so important. I'm going to tell you that line right now, and then let me see if I can find the song so I can play it. Where did I put it?
The line about keeping it short?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I found the song. And I got it potted up. All right, that's that machine, and there's the play button. Okay, so the line that I just think is just a perfect line is every Hottentot and every Eskimo.
Okay.
That says it all right there. Every Hottentot and every Eskimo. Wait for it. And also wait for the population of the globe when this song was written, the year I was born.
Okay.
Okay. This version does not have the introduction where he explains why this is such a positive and uplifting song.
Well, I think you did.
I really wish I had. So there's another version somewhere. We'll play it in a year when we come back to it.
Okay.
But here is this song now without the explanation by Tom Lehrer. So it's only going to be like a 2-minute song now because the explanation isn't there. Explaining why this is such a positive song.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hear it.
3 billion. So when I was born, there were 3 billion people on Earth, and now there are 8 billion. Yikes!
Well, stop it. Just cut it out.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not. That's the end of it for me. All right. Thank you, Dick.
Okay, that was
you,
great.
Alex.
Okay, see you next week. Okay, bye. Bye, Alex. Good seeing you. Bye.
Bye. All right. And now it's time for reruns. I probably should have the reruns prepared.